If you've ever tried to access your home server remotely, you've probably run into two options: Cloudflare Tunnels and NGINX. And at first glance, they seem like they do the same thing. But here's the problem: they don't. And choosing the wrong one can either overcomplicate your setup or leave your server exposed. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what each does, how they're different, and most importantly, which one you should actually be using on your server. So let's start with the real issue. You've got services running on your server, maybe Plex, Radar, Sonar, Nextcloud, or something like CR, and you want to access them remotely. Traditionally, that means port forwarding, opening ports on your router, pointing them to your server, and hoping everything is configured correctly. And for a lot of people, that's where things get uncomfortable. Because you're exposing your network to the internet, you have to manage your own SSL certificates, and one misconfiguration can create a security risk. So naturally, people start looking for alternatives, and that's where these two options come in. Let's start with a Cloudflare tunnel. At a high level, Cloudflare tunnels completely remove the need for port forwarding. Instead of opening your network to the outside world, your server makes an outbound connection to Cloudflare. So instead of people directly connecting to your server, they connect to Cloudflare, and Cloudflare securely routes that traffic through the tunnel back to your server. So in plain English, your server calls out and Cloudflare lets people in. Now, why is this so powerful? First, no open ports. Nothing exposed in your router. Second, it works even if your ISP doesn't give you a public IP address. So if you're behind a shared public IPv4 address, also known as a carrier-grade NAT or CGNAT, this still works. Third, Cloudflare adds SSL automatically, DDoS protection, optional authentication. So from a beginner standpoint, this is one of the easiest and safest ways to get remote access working. But there are some trade-offs. You're relying on Cloudflare as a middleman, and while performance is usually good, it's not a direct connection. Now let's talk about NGINX. NGINX is a reverse proxy, which means it sits in front of your services and routes incoming traffic to the correct container. So instead of accessing IP addresses and port numbers for every service, you can use clean URLs like plex.yourdomain.com, radar.yourdomain.com, cloud.yourdomain.com, or anything else. And NGINX handles where that traffic goes. But here's the key difference. With NGINX, you are still opening ports on your router, usually ports 80 and 443. So in plain English, you open your front door and NGINX tells visitors where to go. Now the upside to this approach is control. You control routing, SSL certificates, access rules, and performance. And because it's a direct connection, it's usually faster than tunneling through a third party. But the downside is you are responsible for securing it properly. So let's break this down side by side. First, setup. Cloudflare tunnels are easier to get started with. NGINX takes more setup, especially with SSL and DNS. Security. Cloudflare tunnels are beginner-friendly by default. NGINX is secure, but only if configured correctly. Accessibility. Cloudflare works even without a public IP address. NGINX requires port forwarding and a reachable network. Performance. NGINX is faster because it's direct. Cloudflare adds a small amount of overhead. Control. NGINX gives you full control. Cloudflare limits you to their ecosystem. Here's the most important takeaway from the entire video. These are not direct replacements. Cloudflare Tunnel is not a reverse proxy, and NGINX is not a secure access solution by itself. They solve different problems. Cloudflare Tunnels equals secure external access, and NGINX equals internal traffic routing. Once you understand that, everything clicks. So, what should you use? For beginner setup, I'd start with Cloudflare Tunnels. No port forwarding, quick setup, and very secure. This is the easiest way to get remote access working. For advanced setup, which is what I recommend, use both together. This is what a lot of homelab setups, including mine, end up doing. Cloudflare Tunnels handle secure external access. NGINX routes traffic internally to your containers. So you get security from Cloudflare, flexibility from NGINX. This is the sweet spot. The other option is a full control setup. If you don't want any third-party dependencies, go only with NGINX. But just know, you need to properly secure it, manage SSL, and understand port forwarding. In my setup, I actually use a combination of both. Cloudflare handles the external access, so I don't have to open ports onto my network. And then internally, I use NGINX to route traffic to different Docker containers on Unraid. This gives me the best of both worlds, security and control. And if you're building out your own Unraid server right now and want to avoid a lot of common mistakes, I've got a free Unraid Getting Started guide linked below. It walks through the exact structure and setup I use on my own servers. If you found this video helpful and want to go deeper into Unraid setups, Docker apps, and home server builds, consider becoming a Patreon. Patreon members get early access to my videos and ad and sponsor-free content. Links are in the description. If you're trying to build out your own Unraid server the right way, check out one of these videos next.